if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing.
So I'm back in the office, about to sit down and go over with you guys where I order my inventory from and how I do it. First, I wanted to show you these leggings. My husband got them for me off of Amazon for Christmas, and they are so me. Y'all, they're buttery soft, and they have the crossover waistband. They're buttery smooth, and I'll link them down below just in case you guys wanted to try a pair. They are the flare-legged ones, so they're hot pink, which is so me. Okay, so let's chat about purchasing inventory for your online store. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by saying I'm definitely not a professional. I figured this all out on my own. The beginning of my journey back in 2020, whenever I decided to open my online boutique, I did tons of internet research before I took a leap of faith and decided to do this. I watched a ton of YouTube videos, so I definitely suggest for you to do the same thing before you start. I know a lot of states are different, and so it could vary depending on where you live. Go ahead and tell you guys how I did it. I wanted to start off by saying before you decide to purchase wholesale inventory, you will need an EIN number, which is employer identification number, and you're going to use this for tax purposes down the road, and you do need this number in order to apply for an account with the Wholesale Vendors online. I completed my EIN application on the IRS website. It was a free application. It was super quick and simple. I got my EIN number, and then I went online to search Wholesale Vendors. This is something that's very hard to do because in the beginning you really don't know where to start, where you purchase things from, is it legit, is it a scam? So I think the very first vendor that I ordered from was called Dear Lover. This was a is a China-based wholesale company. They had items super cheap, which is really great for starting out. I don't know if it's like it is today, but the shipping, because it comes from China, is so expensive. I think I revisited this not too long ago, just kind of seeing what they had. I realized the shipping was just outrageous, so I'm not sure if it's a super affordable option anymore, but you could definitely look into it. This was one of those vendors where I was like, could this be a scam? Is this a legit website? I'm super glad that it actually was. They do offer open pack items, so a lot of wholesale vendors, you do have to buy in packs of normally like 6 or more. So if you buy a top, you're going to buy 2 smalls, 2 medium, 2 large, and sometimes there's additional sizes that you can add on. And shoes, you have to purchase at least 1 to 2 of each size, which can be just daunting because shoes go from like sizes 4 to 11, and you're spending this amount of money for 20 plus shoes. It adds up very fast. So Dear Lover is someone that you could purchase from, and you can order just a size 6 through 9 if that's what you want to purchase. And if you just want to purchase 1 of each, that's fine too. A lot of wholesale vendors do not offer that option, so starting out, a website like this where you can kind of spend your money on smaller quantity items will work out best for you. You just need to take the time to review the shipping and make sure it's affordable for you. Before you decide to purchase from any vendor online, do your research, look it up, make sure it's legit and you're not going to get scammed out of hundreds of dollars. I want to give you guys my top 3 wholesale vendors that I use. I'll start out with Faire. Faire is my #1 go-to wholesale website that I use. They are very versatile. They have tons of vendors on their website from all over the world. This is helpful because I can see where their store is located. I can kind of calculate about how long it would take to get my items from them. They have tons of different items that you can choose from on their website. So if you're opening a store that may not be clothing, it may be home decor items or just accessories, dog toys, dog treats. They have so many different items that you could purchase. You can also see their reviews, what people have said about the items that they've purchased from them. It definitely helps you out in the beginning. Second reason I love Faire so much is because they offer 60-day net terms. This is not an application. You do not have to fill out to get a line of credit with them. It's automatically given. You have to put in your debit or credit card information and you're automatically billed for purchases that you've made 60 days from that date. So say you're a new business and you really do not have the funds right now to start your business, or you do and you just want to save some money right now and pay it back in the future without spending on your credit cards. This is really great because I can go ahead and purchase my inventory now and pay it back in the future once I've already made a profit off of it. But they also have a lot of other small businesses on there that sell air fresheners, car coasters, stickers. If you're also wanting to support another small business while running yours, this is a really great option. The second vendor that I use is called Fashiongo. This vendor is a very popular vendor with apparel and accessories. They have tons of vendors on their website that you can choose from, and I believe most of them are from the fashion district in LA. That's one of the reasons I don't use Fashiongo as often as I did before. So most of these items for me don't get to me as quickly as some of the items I would order on Faire. They are a very great website whenever you're starting out, because if you don't know the brands and the vendors that you want to purchase from, you can explore and see what they have to offer, and you can kind of look at best sellers, new arrivals. You can go to certain categories of clothing that you want to search. Now Fashiongo also gives you the option to message the vendors, which is really great, and they do show their store's ratings, but you cannot see the actual review itself, so you're not going to see the customers post photos of what they received, and it's just not as helpful as the way that Faire does it. The third vendor that I've used in the past is called Orangeshine, and they are very similar to Fashiongo. Honestly, don't use them at all anymore, but you could definitely check them out, see what they have. They're gonna have a pretty wide variety of items just like Fashiongo. I'm pretty sure the pricing is about the same thing. I feel like I spilled the tea with you guys. I gave you plenty of information on how I purchase my items. If there's any more information that I may be able to give you guys and help you out with starting your small business, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to help you out as much as I can. I'm gonna go sit down and try to figure out the inventory that I'm going to be purchasing for my next launch, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about